Good morning, Facebook friends. I just wanted to give you an update on the farming, agricultural, plant life, whatever you want to call it, that we're doing here. The raised bed gardens are going pretty good. Some things are going to seed for a reason. Lydia's out here working pretty hard, and she's incredible. So I wanted to give you an update on the garden down here, or the plot, if you will. Again, this is just a small, expression of how we're trying to save the planet and the people by raising their food. I don't know if you guys know this, but supposedly this year's wheat crops or yields are going to be the lowest since 1877, when we had about 30 million people in the country. So that's a 70% reduction in wheat crop, with like a tenfold increase in population. I mean, you don't have to be a conspiracy person to realize that the math ain't mathin'. So anyway, this is what I've been up to the last, I guess, couple weeks, and it's going pretty good. We had some challenges and some tragedies, unfortunately. I'll get to that in a second. But in this plot here, we've got like 3 rows of the first one being pumpkin, and then we have 2 variations of squash. One's a butternut, and the other one is, I believe, a spaghetti here. I created some internal trellises here for a couple of variants of legumes. This trellis here on both sides is sweet peas. So I got the sweet peas popping up pretty good, and on both sides of the trellis. This trellis here is this is green beans. So according to my calculations, there's enough green bean plants here on both sides to potentially yield about 30 quart-sized jars if you want to put up green beans for the winter. I put this trusty fence in. This was a donation from our good friend Renata. It worked out pretty good. It's all repurposed, and some of the fence was donated. Some things I had here at the farm. Anyway, here, let me go down to the other end real quick. Over here, this entire quadrant here is watermelons. Apparently they need a lot of space. They need mounds. They need lots of water and certain fertilizers. So we're hopeful that goes well. And around the watermelons, there's some furrows here, and we've got a perimeter of sunflower seeds, hopefully, Lord willing, to help the germination process. So that's going on. But here's the big story of the week. I planted 5. Sorry, the truck's behind me. I can't do nothing about that. That's my nemesis. I planted 8 rows of 50 corn here, 2 kernels per stalk, what have you, and as per directions, and it is looking really good. But about a week ago, you remember those goose friends I have here, the geeses and the gooses? Well, I was anticipating deer eating, mature corn stalks. I thought I had some time. And don't make the mistake I did. I'm a rookie. Don't make the mistake I did. Put your fence up first. The geeses and the gooses came in, and one night I was out here, there must have been 40 or 50 of these geeses and gooses, and I had all these little corn sprigs, if you could see. I had a lot of corn sprigs here, hundreds of them, and I think they wiped out about 60% of them. So the next day, we fervently, put the fencing up, which was quite the task in the hot weather for an old guy like me. And, so we've mitigated, the remainder of the loss. So what I'm going to do is come back and see, like, really where the loss is. And I know it's late in the season, but hey, if I'm harvesting corn in November, December, what do I care? I'm going to go back in. I'm going to find the deviations in the corn, or we'll call it the theft holes, if you will. And I'm going to replant corn there. But it's going really good, and I'm happy. I mean, we don't do this for a living, obviously. This is more to keep you in touch, with the earth and with God's creation. I mean, it does offset your grocery bill, hopefully, a bit. You still got to work. I mean, if we planted all this here, we got a couple, 3-4 acres here, and another tragedy. I don't mean to be so ADD. Another tragedy is we have fruit trees. I put about 6 or 7 fruit trees in. Only 2 made it. Our 4-legged deer friends came in, and they really did a number on my peach trees. my apple trees. So I got smart after the fact, and now I put cages up. So that's kind of where it's at. Over here, I mean, I have a beautiful garden hose coming from the barn, and I mean, great water pressure, and at night I could water, but I got redundancy here in the event, you know, it's a matter of readiness. In the event the grid goes down, I got the old trusty gravity fed water system here. And I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're staying cool during this squelching summer heat. And the video is really just to encourage you, just do something. Just get a 5-gallon bucket, put a couple tomato plants in it. I don't care if you live in an apartment in the city, put something on the rooftop, get something going, get in touch with, you know, your food supply. It's really important. Okay, Lord bless, you take care.